Hi folks, very warm greetings to you. My name is Nick. We're on the ZXspectrum 128K looking at homebrews. This one is TOOFY'S Nutty Nightmare, published by Paul Jenkinson in 2020. There were two games in this series before this point, which maybe I should have come to first, but we'll jump into this one. There was TOOFY in Funland 2012 and TOOFY'S Winter Nuts in 2013, but essentially this one is quite simple. There's just three controls, left, right and jump. TOOFY was sleeping and evil monsters had stolen his hoard of nuts while that was happening, so here he is, TOOFY, which I presume is a squirrel. Collect the nuts like that. He must collect all these nuts as they fall. I think if you collect about 8 or 9 or so, then you go on to the next level. Hit any of the meanies, then you will die. You see my lives in the bottom left. Now, I think this game was supposed to be being made originally to coincide with the release of the Spectrum Vega Plus, next level done, and we all know what happened to that. It was a complete disaster, complete con, but the game is still released anyway, and thank God for that. Well done to Paul Jenkinson 2020. So that was, well, it's released now. Hooray! Right, here we go. So, yeah, so I'll see if I can get control of this. I think it's one of those games that's going to get quite addictive here. It's a nutty nightmare. I haven't played the first two games from 2012 and 2013, so maybe I'll track those down. But good graphics on this one. I like the colours of those podiums. A number of different levels. I presume the colour's going to change slightly, and I've done it. So the first couple of levels, I'd have to say, because I'm not particularly good at games, as we know. I'm good at some of them. But it's a nice gentle learning curve. It's quite inviting here. It's not the most advanced game in the world, but it doesn't aim to be. And it's a good bit of fun for a good few minutes, I would say. Homebrew. So not the most advanced, but good anyway. Right, how many do we have to get? I haven't been counting these. Is he a rabbit or is he a squirrel? I presume he's a squirrel, is he? Excellent stuff. Paul Jenkinson, a good coder if ever I saw one. Right. Good sound here. It does work on the 48K as well, but I'm told that there's no sound on that one, so we're doing it on 128K. Next level, he's done it again. Boo boo. I feel like I'm being abducted by aliens. Oh, it's getting a bit advanced now. Oh, avoid that thing. Good. Now, a good thing about this is, a lot of games, if you jump in one direction, you're committed to that direction, but here you can change direction in mid-air, which is pretty cool. So it gives you a bit of extra skills and, you know, a bit of extra playability. We're in a nightmare, and it's a nutty nightmare. Oh dear. I do like that animation when he falls down, bit of colour clash when he goes past the brickwork, but I'll let that go. It's classic ZXspectrum in a modern day homebrew. Good, good, good. Right, so it moves quite smoothly also. It's not... you know, jerking around and stuff. It's not glitching at all. It's been coded from ground up, so it hasn't been made by any special games designer, so kudos to Paul for that as well. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. A nice basic game, which if it had come out back in the day, I would have played it quite a lot, I think, because I do like the simple games, although it's just... No, although it is a simple game, it's coded really, really well. Like games like Through the Wall, things like that, Pac-Man, I used to play those quite a bit as well. Where you didn't have to think too much, and nowadays it eases stress quite well. And gentler times it represents. Right, there we go. I've done it. So count how many nuts we have to collect each time. It's 8 or 9, I think. So we'll play this a bit. I think it's one of these reviews where really I could sum it up in about... Oh, Pac-Man. I could sum it up in about 4 to 5 minutes, but I'll probably end up playing a little bit longer. It's just got one of those, just one last go. It doesn't say what level you're on. I would have liked to have seen that, but just count it yourself, I suppose. I'm always a big sucker for like screen names, like Man It Minor. If each level had a name as well, I think I'd be in heaven now, but there we go. There's Pac-Man across... Lots of things moving on the screen at the same time. No real slowdown. Well, there's 2 nuts in a row there. Oh god, game over. So you know, I got a small distance there. Let's have another go, which I think I'm going to say a few times during this. Can do it on joystick if you want, but I find it a little bit more easier on the keyboard. Right. OP and space, 2 together. That's easy pickings. That looks like easy pickings for me as well. Yes, he's going across like an expert now as the next level appears again. If you've ever been abducted by aliens and heard that sound, let me know. Perhaps that's where it's come from. Different platforms. Nice bricks. Nice squirrel stroke rabbit hybrid type thing. I'm not sure, because I haven't looked at them yet, I'm not sure if the other two games are similar to this or they do their own thing, but they were quite close together. 2012, TOOFY in Funland, and TOOFY'S Winter Nuts in 2013. Boing, 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 boing. I think that's right what I said about the Spectrum Vega Plus. I'm not absolutely sure. I might have read it in a forum somewhere. Well, that was a big shame because I did a blog at the time a number of years ago, or a vlog, about the Spectrum Vega Plus when it was announced. If you didn't know, it was like a handheld. That's where you could take it around with you and store lots and lots of Spectrum games. It seems absolutely perfect. A lot of people were, I didn't back the Kickstarter, a lot of people were went into that, and you know, it never materialised, and in the end of the day, after court cases and things, people did get something, or some people did, and it's really, really shoddily done. You know, it really gives a bad taste in the mouth for other Indigo projects, and at the moment, you know, there's the Atari VCS. Now, whether that happens or not, I don't know. But you look at other stuff and you think, oh dear. But anyway, on to happier times. TOOFY'S Nutty Nightmare. It's a really cool game. Really cool game. If you back the Spectrum Vega Plus, let me know. Did you receive one of those? Did you receive anything at all? Get your money back? Anything like that? There we go. Let's not dwell on it. Boom. 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 Spectrum Next, though, that come out after a while, so that's good. People have got that. You might be watching this and you're one of the people that have got one of those systems. How are you finding it? Is it pretty cool? Good, good, good. Right, beep. Jump over that nut. He's nuts. Nuts, oh, hazelnuts. Over that wheel, I don't know what that is. So yeah, just to recap the storyline here. Toofy is a squirrel that collects nuts for the winter. He had them hoarded away, and while he was asleep, evil monsters, for reasons we don't know, crept in and stole the nuts. Now they're here, they realise they don't want them at all, and they're just dropping them random out of the sky. And we must go and catch the nuts to get them back, so presumably we don't starve to death in the winter. And once we've done that, we need to find our way home. How often have we heard that story? Well, I don't know. Everything's white, so, you know, all the aliens are white, you're white. But the surround is coloured. I think that works quite well. It's not too busy. If Pac-Man had been yellow, that'd been rather cool. But then, of course, it'd be a copy of Pac-Man, and now we can say it's not Pac-Man. It's someone completely and utterly different. So long, Namco. Doobly-bib. Right, I think I've got the idea there. So there's no time limit on this. You can take as long as you want. So you don't need to take any risks. Just take all the easy nuts. Okay, take the cashew nuts, the walnuts, other nuts. Halabuts? No, halibut's a fish. That's not a nut. Easy mistake to make, really. Right. Oh, Pac-Man's eating some of these. That's no good. Pac-Man. Oh, no, it's not Pac-Man, is it? But anyway, it's a son of Pac-Man, or it's someone else. Right, this should be enough, I think. There we go. Next level. Boop, 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 boop. If you've ever been abducted by aliens, comment below. Oh, no, don't do that. I don't want to attract nutcases. I'm a nutcase myself, and you know, if you mix around with other people with a similar disposition, you just all get gradually worse. Hooray! Beep, beep. Right, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, the aim of the channel is trying to review everything that come out ever. Now, I know that's not possible, but we will do. The more time I've got, the more possible it is. And it's all about easing stress as well. I know a few of you out there suffer from stress, as I do also. It's always been the aim, the ultimate aim if possible, to try and go full time so I can spread the word a little bit more and help people in that regard. If you haven't subscribed already, if you can do so, if you're liking the videos, that would be great. If you want to help a bit more, if you're on the same level of what we were trying to accomplish here, then please consider joining or becoming a member for a small subscription. All the videos will still be free, but for a small subscription, you get there's 3 levels. You can go really basic if you want. You can get perks on the channel, and they involve basically where they start off as you get a members only video telling you what videos are going up live, what games are going up live the following week, which is quite cool if you want to have a look at them yourself, have a play before you look at the review, see what you think, and also as well shout outs for the second tiered people. So there's 3 levels on the bus, riding the fun train, and one which I don't expect people to do, but if you did, that'd be a huge help, and that's In Space, baby. Right, boo 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 boo. Yeah, Toofy. He's a squirrel with a tooth. There we go. It's a nice character anyway. He moves well. It doesn't remind me of any other character, so it's original in that regard. I don't know what these are falling from the sky. Some spiky cacti type things. Beep. Right, okay. Incidentally, if you want to join, click on the join button. I don't think you can see it if you're on an iPhone. I think you have to be on a normal computer. You can do it on Android. Next to the subscription button, there's the word join, or you see in the description of the video, there's a link to join as well. So spread the word there, spread the word. It would be fantastic if we can go full-time permanently and, as I say, try and ease people's stress and have a bit of fun with it. Because there's a lot of stress in the world, we're trying to ease that as much as we possibly can. Hurrah! Right, away we go. Next level. So I hope I can get a bit further each time here. It's good not having a time limit, that is really helpful. And there's a pattern to this, it's not random, this ball coming down, but you don't want to be trapped on the... Oh man, you don't want to be trapped too near the left hand of the screen, because you haven't got too much time to respond then. Right, should be able to get these two on the jump. Boom, boom. There's one. Don't worry about missing any of the nuts, the figure doesn't go down, you don't get penalised. Surely one more. Yes. One more. Yeah, there we go. Next level. Good, good, good. There's a strange bit of an addiction to this game. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I've been playing it over 10 minutes already. Doesn't feel like any time at all. Such is the healing power of nostalgia. Although you can only have nostalgia for the system here, because this is a brand new game. Who would have thought when the ZX Spectrum first came out in 1982 sort of like time, there'll still be games being made for it in 2020. Fantastic. Took a bit of a kicking when the 16-bit computers came out, of course, because, you know, we wanted what was new then as kids. But it's only when nostalgia kicks in later on we think, yeah, 8-bit, that's it. Simpler times, no DLCs, no microtransactions. You can pick it up and leave it whenever you want to, and, you know, quick stuff. Boing, 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 boing. We'll call this the last go, I think. We've got 3 lives left. Now, this is the save we got to before. Pack attack. Now, come on, Nick. Concentrate and you can do this. You need about 8 nuts. Boom. We'll get this one. That's easy pickings. Another one there. So at the moment then we've got 3 enemies. Falling star things. This Donkey Kong ball type thing. And Pac-Man up in the sky, which is eating all our nuts. Which is no good. You should buy a safe, Toofy, to keep all these nuts in, I think. They look like they could be acorns. Good job there's not the odd hand grenade in there that explodes. That could be quite confusing. So there's grey squirrels, there's red squirrels. Toofy is a white squirrel. That's even rarer. But a fine-looking chap. If indeed it is a squirrel, I'm presuming it's a squirrel. It might not be. Right, Toofy. Might be an alien that just likes nuts. Right, okay. So these are good coloured platforms here. Good. It's a bit of a 60s vibe here. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Well, that'd be good, wouldn't it, if that music was playing the whole time? La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Toofy, 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 toofy. Da 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 da. Yeah. Anyway, maybe if the 128K version gets updated, put on that. I think it's the Banana Splits that music. Put the Banana Splits music on. That'd be great. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I saw that coming. A spike on the head, and then you're dead. That's a proverb. Good, good, excellent. We've still got 2 lives left. I still think we can get a bit of distance on here. Don't know how many levels this has got, but this looks very familiar. That ball's going to keep coming across. Oh man, come on. Yeah, I'm not sure what other enemies there are. There's 2 there, easy next to each other. Good. They are coming down at random, those nuts. 2 next to each other, close is good. 1. There's 2 there. Good. There's another 2 there. Surely just 1 or 2 more and it's off to this stage. That could be it. Oh man. Don't be sucked in by going for nuts that are impossible. Boomer. What stage is next? It's going to be like this and the Pac-Man. Oh, look at that thing. Right, now. Extra life. Right, so. This is new. Just avoid that. Yeah, that's all there is really. Don't get in the way of that thing. Oh, I think I've got in the way of that thing. That was a cheap life to lose. Now this stage looks fairly easy, really. Just try and work out where that thing's going. And I presume after this they're going to get that wheel thing again. Ingenious, ingenious. Really well thought out, this game. It's more complicated than it looks. It's more complicated than it looks. Right, see, I thought the wheel thing would come in play. 1, 2. Count them, count them, count them. Need about 8, I think. 3. Ooh, that was a disaster. Oh, another disaster. Oh God, 2 cheap lives there we lost, and we're doing really, really well there. So I think we'll leave that one there. I like this game, simple as it is. It harks back to simpler times, although it is a modern day homebrew. Good graphics, good sound, controls really well. Lots to like. It is more basic than a lot of homebrews, but you know, I like it because of that. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was TOOFY'S Nutty Nightmare on the ZxSpectrum 128K. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. This was by Paul Jenkinson in 2020. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.